Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World Part 6. Well, hopefully today is a little bit better. Time to get a haircut. I want to talk today about Diabetics Are Dying Part 4, I think. Who knows? I should know, right? Anyway, diabetics are just on the short end of the stick. They have to buy the drugs in order to live. And Canadians are making money off the fact that people in the States are being charged astronomical prices. And there was a resolution passed by the House but defeated in the Senate about putting a cap on insulin prices. It's going to infringe on, the general business of the nation. And I'm sorry, what? Businesses are in business to make money, so that, diabetics should just have to pay whatever they want to make the money. And, there's laws where one of the 3 insulin manufacturers changed the color of the packaging and have the patent on the drug so that they can end up charging astronomical prices, and that the diabetics are being forced to pay for it. And, I'm thinking, why the hell would people do this? It's all just that the companies make billions and billions of dollars. That's the important thing. Why would we be open to doing these things? It's just mind-blowing that a drug that is needed for a person to live because they have a disease that they had no control over getting. And I've mentioned this before, that the little old adage that, they have diabetes. My grandmother had diabetes, and their doctor said that they could get rid of diabetes if they just got out and exercised, and blah, 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 blah. And I think all diabetics end up paying the price, metaphorically and literally. Where do they think all these diabetics are going to come up with the money? Is it eventually going to become a total black market? Now, insulin's only part of the problem. Needles, pens, needles for pens, syringes, alcohol wipes, sensors, it all adds up. But, you could just take your shot. Try telling a young toddler this, and that they can't go out and play because they don't have the energy, because their parents can't afford the drugs they need to live. view that I have ever heard is if people had to pay for the oxygen they breathe, then there would be a great big scandal because they need oxygen to live. Well, diabetics need insulin, and just because we can't process the sugars, why should I be concerned? I'm concerned about any diabetic in the world who can't afford to get insulin and lead a normal life. And I also can't see where it's such a system where the health insurance can control. Like, oh, well, you have diabetes. That's a pre-existing condition. We don't want to cover it, or you will have to pay extra because you're a diabetic. And they'll look for areas to drop you. What do we really want diabetics to do? If we can't take the drugs, and hopefully we'll all just die off, and then where will the insulin companies be? Canada at least has a cap on insulin, and we're able to get insulin because it's covered by our provincial health insurance. There's no relief for the Americans. And you have to do up to your deductible. Well, $2,700 a month. Who has over $2,600 a year to pay for deductibles? You can't eat right. You can't live. They end up rationing their insulins because they can't afford to get insulin. And it's mind-blowing. They keep saying, oh, the Americans are the best in the world to control diabetes or medicine. But yet, diabetics have to ration a tool that they need to live. Where will the craziness go? And it's been like the last 2 decades that insulin has shot up. And, oh, well, yes, we can make money. We have to make money. Oh, we have to make more money and more money. I'm sure the lobbyists are not attacking, that's the wrong word, are feeding money to the Republicans down there. You know, I really think that drug companies, same as unions, should be able to contribute these high amounts to just say, okay, well, we've done it, and you will now have to do what we say. Example of this is being the National Rifles Association. Now, I know this has nothing to do with diabetes. However, it's the same principle. They just kept paying off all their cronies in the House and the Senate during times where anything about gun control or anything along those lines were purely just laughed at and thrown out. Where will this craziness end The problem with thinking that, oh well, every diabetic will just die off and then the problem will be gone, is that there are new kids. You tell a diabetic that they can't take insulin because their parents can't afford it. If you're in the States, contact your congressman, your Senate, and say, wake up. People need things to live. Have a great day. We'll talk again later. Bye now.